This is Eagle Out, and today I'll be talking about Quinyon Mitchell playing 100% of the snaps. Also, Saquon Barkley got this mystery announcement. Lastly, Kobe Dean might beat out Devin White. This is not just no rumor, speculation, but let's get straight into it. All right, so let's hop straight into the topics. Let's talk about Quinyon Mitchell. Quinyon Mitchell is an interesting guy. I always said that maybe he play like 60-70% of the snaps because he's a first round pick, but it seems like he's going to play 100% of the snaps, and I could have been totally wrong about this. But let me play this clip.
See Quinyon as being a guy who's going to be on the field just about every play. Like, is he ready to handle that kind of responsibility beginning Friday?
Yes, yes, and yes.
And what has he shown to kind of make you believe that?
He's just played good. He's done a good job picking up his responsibilities, done a good job playing, and he will be out there.
Do you feel like your defense got enough on-field time to be properly ready for?
How long did it take before you realized he could handle whatever you threw at him?
Pretty quickly, because we did play him at nickel early on, and he did fine in there. I do think for him personally, it would be good to lock in at one spot, because even though we've been very happy with his development and his learning abilities, he still is a rookie, and I do think if he can get comfortable at one spot, it would be to his benefit. But we may not be able to do that.
Does it help
Last one, please.
Green Bay's?
You see, it sounds like Vic Fangio is leaning towards playing him 100% of the time, and you'll be like, Eagle, how can a nickel corner play 100% of the time? So in 3-4 and 4-3, just our base defense, where it's like two corners, the typical 4-4-3 or 3-4 is usually two outside corners. So what they're doing is that they letting Quinyon play the nickel now because he's technically the better nickel between Avante Maddox and Cooper DeJean. And I guess they look at Isaiah Rodgers as strictly an outside guy. But when they want to run their regular base defense, they want Quinyon on the outside and Slay on the other side. So this is really good news for Quinyon Mitchell. And it's a huge task because I think the last time we had a rookie I was reading, I could have been wrong. The last time we had a rookie cornerback starting like that was like 1988. They said Eric Allen was the only one. So they looking at Quinyon Mitchell as a high commodity, but he sound like a guy that is ready and he know he's going to get tested. But let me play this clip of Quinyon speaking about it.
To be a historical one for the league. How special is that to you?
I mean, it means a lot, not for me, but just for my teammates and for the other rookies. So just go out and play hard and represent the Eagles well.
Historically, some defensive coordinators say, like, okay, he's a rookie, we want to try to pick on him, just what say. How do you handle that, and what are you looking to prove in terms of that?
Yeah, I'll just say just doing my job. If I play technically sound, if I keep my eyes in the right place, I'll be fine.
As you see, Quinyon talked about it, and it seemed like a guy that is ready. And they even asked Slay, like, do you think Quinyon Mitchell is ready for this big task? And this is what Slay had to say as well.
How do you know he's ready?
I don't even know he's ready.
Yeah, like what did you see this summer?
He been ready since he stepped out of the mama. Since he came out of the mama, he been ready. Ain't it, Q? You been ready since you came out your mama. So he was already destined for it. So it's a great opportunity, man, for him, definitely. I'm just blowed that his first game couldn't be experienced in the link, but you know what I'm saying, because it's a home game, you know what I'm saying, but it's going to be experienced in Brazil, but we're going to have a good time with it.
Seem like a guy that's ready. He's ready to take 100% of the snaps. And speaking of Slay, let me get off topic just a little bit. I posted a clip from his podcast on my Twitter. Got about like 96, 97K views. And Slay responded to the clip and he put this. So everybody keeps saying, like, Slay, you played in Detroit and Philadelphia. Why do you care about the violence that's going on in Brazil? Like, you played in the two most dangerous cities in America. But this is what Slay had to say. I played in two dangerous cities, but at least some of them love Slay. Brazil don't give a bleep about me. Well, that's a good point. Brazil don't really know these guys like that. Maybe some that watch the NFL, but not like, America. NFL is an American sport. So you can play in a dangerous city, but they will know who you are because we love our football every Sunday. We don't know about these outside countries. Do they love the NFL like that? We'll find out eventually, but we don't know about Brazil. We know Brazil loves soccer, but Sao Paulo is like any major city. So hopefully these guys again stay safe. And Slay just responded to the critics like, well, yeah, I played in two dangerous cities, but they love me. I just don't know about Sao Paulo. And there's a bunch of videos going rival on Twitter, them robbing people and this and that. But they sending the NFL players there. So again, hopefully they stay safe. But let's talk about the next topic. Let's talk about Nakobe Dean versus Devin White. The Nakobe Dean and Devin White, I spoke on it a little bit because it was an unofficial depth chart that came out. And you'll think it'll be a slash between Zach Bond and Devin. I'm sorry, not Devin White. Zach Bond and Nakobe Dean. But it was slash between Devin White and Nakobe Dean. Now, I've spoken about the positives for Nakobe Dean. This is a good sign. He's playing at a high level. He's really competing. But I didn't speak about the other side of Devin White. This is a bad sign. This is really bad because they saying like Zach Bond is solidified. They saying Devin White, you're not. And we know why Devin White came to the Philadelphia Eagles. A, to get an opportunity to start, and B, to show the league and even the Eagles that he can be the guy and he deserves to get paid. But teams will look at it like, if you couldn't beat out Nakobe Dean, why should we pay you? Because this is his last chance. If he don't make it here, literally, I don't think he can make it anywhere else. He'll be a backup, maybe a filler type linebacker for the rest of his career. He'll never get the big contract because, again, you couldn't beat out Nakobe Dean. And, again, not good. Not good for Devin White. And, Devin White, I seen stuff he was showing signs of, like, he can be a good linebacker. I just posted a video of Baldy breaking down, what Devin White's been doing for us the preseason game. But to be fair, Devin White camp has been a little quiet. You hear little things here and there, but it's been quiet. Nakobe Dean has been jumping. His tape has been jumping. But at the same time, really never heard nothing from Zach Bond either. I mean, Zach Bond have a couple plays here and there, but he wasn't standing out at all. For him to be the solidified one, I don't know, but Vic Fangio been in this thing for a long time. He loves that Bond. Maybe it's something he's not seeing from Devin White. Or it's probably even no offense to Devin White. It's probably just Nakobe Dean playing at a high level. And a lot of people believe the Eagles won't bench Devin White for Nakobe Dean. I mean, why wouldn't they? They don't have a lot invested in Devin White, but they got a lot invested in Nakobe Dean. As far as drafting him staying here for a couple years, him being a franchise guy. Why wouldn't they bench Devin White? It'll make a lot of fans mad, but if Nakobe Dean is playing at a higher level, you got to start the guy that's playing at the higher level. So Vic Fangio spoke about it, and let me play this clip.
So much is made about your linebacking core competition during the training camp. Do you consider that ongoing as we get into the season, or in your mind, do you know what you want?
No, it's ongoing. You would like to settle into guys, in a normal playtime rotation, who's in on what. But, it's still ongoing.
As you see, the linebacker position is still up in the air. So, I mean, Nakobe didn't get it. I'm really be happy for him, but I will feel bad for Devin White. But at the same time, I'm an Eagles fan. I want the best guy on the field. Simple as that. And if it's Nakobe Dean, he got to be on the field, man. And shout out to Nakobe Dean and Devin White. Keep going. Because if Devin White can't beat out Nakobe Dean, I keep the same energy with Devin White. Devin White, you got to beat out Zach Bond and Nakobe Dean. Devin White, you did this at a high level. At one point, you was a captain. You got to beat one of these dudes out for a spot. Simple as that. Simple as that. And lastly, I want to talk about Saquon Barkley. Saquon Barkley got an announcement nobody knows about. Is it a true job? I don't know. But he got this big announcement coming out today. I will be on the lookout. And by the time you guys see this video, he might have announced it, might have not. I'm not sure. but it's a big announcement coming from Saquon Barkley, a guy I can't wait to see on the field. And we'll be looking out for this announcement because I have no clue about it. I see a lot of people like, what is he talking about? What's happening? This and that. Again, could he be trolling the Giants? Possibly. Could it be an announcement for like an endorsement or something like that? I'm assuming it's going to be that. I think it's some type of endorsement he's working with, or maybe he had an endorsement in New York he's possibly still working with. That's the only thing I could think of. Obviously, he announced what team he on because he played Friday. So we'll see. We'll keep looking out for that. And if it's a big thing, maybe I'll shoot like a quick video about it. But my heart of hearts, I just think it's some type of endorsement or something like that. Or again, a troll job on the Giants. But hey, man, what do you think? How do you feel about the news today? Slay talking about Brazil, N'Kobe Dean versus Devin White, Barkley mystery announcement. How do we feel about all of this? And Quinyon Mitchell also. Can he handle 100% of the snaps and being on this high pedestal because he's the first rookie cornerback in years? Over 30 years to start? Let's see if he can handle it. But this is Eagle Al, man. I'm out.